Hey everyone, welcome to CresTV, your regular roundup of all things UC AV. But today we're talking about something a little different. We're talking about furniture, not IKEA furniture. We're talking about really high-end, premium meeting room and office furniture. And I'm joined by my guest, Manuel Holz from Holzmedia. Now, Manuel, last time we saw each other, we were on a bus in Madrid, and I was interviewing you whilst we were driving along. Obviously, we're back in offices now. For the people who don't know you and don't know Holzmedia, tell us all about you and what you do.
Hi Neil, great to be here in CresTV. Yeah, so what are we doing? We do furniture for the integration of technology. And, we do this for more than 20 years now because 20 years ago, the first, as we say, the flat screens came up and you have to integrate it into a furniture. And what happened on site, on client side, most of the time there was a furniture and there was technology, but it did not fit together. So I was thinking about making some furniture that are really made for the integration of technology. And so there we are, 20 years later, we do have, I think, some really nice furniture and we did some really nice projects.
Fantastic. I mean, and it's interesting you say about. I mean, again, we were joking before I pressed record. About plasma screens. It was those days of the great big glass fronted. Now it's all sort of plastic fronted LCDs and LED screens now. But it was those big, heavy plasma screens that people were putting into the meeting spaces. What's changed? Let's kind of have a bit of a timeline, I guess. So, what did you see in the kind of sort of 16 years? This is obviously the sea change of COVID. We'll talk about that in a second, but what kind of happened through the world of furniture and technology and AV through those kind of first 16 or so years to sort of 2018, 19 before COVID came? What did you see? And again, how was the borning of Holzmedia with the flat screen technology?
Yeah, in the first years, it was quite important that you have impressive furniture with something moving up and down. So screens were moving up and down and all those things. It was a little bit
Like
like
Star
James
Trek.
Bond.
Yeah, your
Yeah, like
screens were
Star Trek,
Star
or
Trek. Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
James Bond, you
James
move
Bond.
into it, you push a button, and something's happened. And to be honest, well, there was some Bond movie where we have a furniture in there. It's a credenza where the screen comes up and
Oh,
down.
really?
So yes, really, absolutely. So, and this was really the time where it was important to impress the people. But nowadays, it's not about impressing people. It's about bringing the furniture and technology together that it works well for the client. So that we integrate, for example, the restaurant technology in the right way into the furniture so that it works pretty good.
And interestingly, again, we talk about credenzas and stuff like that. The idea of furniture, I guess, is to sort of hide some of the technology away so that it becomes more seamless, and you get to concentrate on your meeting rather than seeing all the wires and the boxes and the switches and all the rest of the stuff that goes on. It makes it look way more elegant a solution than a bunch of cable knitting at the front of the room. I mean, what's gone on with regards to sort of cable management and again housing the kit in there? Have they got integrated racks and things like that inside them? I mean, how do you managing the equipment in the credenzas and in the furniture?
So if you open the door, there's a lot of space for the integration of the technology of the cables, and you can have the wiring, the cables wherever you want, up, down, on the side. And we also take care of the hot air that is sometimes made because of
Yeah.
the technology that it can go out, so that there's a natural cooling system. It's a passive cooling system that works pretty well in all our furniture, so you don't have to care about those things. They're at that's our main core
Yeah,
business.
yeah.
So sometimes we are not talking about it because to us it's clear that it will work perfect.
It's interesting you say that because again, you've got a computer device or an MTR or a Crestron AV switch or whatever. It's going to get hot. These devices have chips inside and they have the amount of watts that they draw. And again, if you put them in a sealed box, then that you're basically creating an oven. So it's good that
Yeah.
you're thinking about all this stuff. And again, this is the sort of stuff that sets you apart and differentiates you from those other vendors. And again, we the one thing I've seen, and for those watching, Crestron has been a great supporter of Holzmedia. We have it in our new demo facility in London. We're going to talk about ISE, supported us on the booth, all the furniture at ISE. But it is really premium and high end. This is not, cheap chipboard and terrible wood. This is really high end, premium, manufactured in Germany, and everyone knows how great German manufacturers are. But Just talk to us a little bit about the kind of manufacturing process and again how you're feeding quality into the product.
The quality, as you said, we are talking about premium quality. So the design is quite important, that we have a really nice design looking good, but not too designy, because it should be integrated, in the newest building in London with glass and with whatever, but also we integrate our furniture in some old buildings that are more than 500 years old. So it has to be a neutral design that fits everywhere. It's available mostly in black or white, because this fits in everywhere.
Yeah,
And the client is looking for a
like our
holistic and
shirts.
representative
We're in the
solution.
Holzmedia colours
Yeah,
here
you
today.
see, yeah, we're absolutely. So you're Arctic white and I'm lava
Arctic
black. That's
lava black
perfect.
and Arctic white, the two
Yes,
Holzmedia colours. I mean, can you do some
absolutely.
crazies? I mean, obviously clients are a nightmare sometimes. If we've got our partners watching, they'll be chuckling away here. But do you get those clients that say, "I want it in pink, I want it in purple or green, or I want my logo on the front of it, I want it spray painted
Absolutely.
in a certain special way"? Again, is that the sort of stuff that you can do as bespoke jobs as well?
Yes, yeah, we do it sometimes. It's fun. We even had a golden one, which really looks like gold, because this
Oh
was a
wow.
company who's doing golden lacquer by their own. So we used this lacquer, and there was a golden media furniture, which really looked crazy.
Wow. Okay. Now, again, we talked about again the evolution from 20 years ago. Obviously, then the offices were all kind of vacant. 2019, 20, and 21, the offices were ghost towns, and the furniture was everyone's furniture at home in their lounge and their bedrooms and their kitchen and wherever they're working. But now, as we go back to work with like hybrid working, people are going in. Offices are becoming different environments. The traditional kind of way of working has changed. What are you seeing with regards to the trends that customers are talking about now as they're looking to get people back into office spaces, people are working differently and being more flexible with regards to working? How's that change with regards to the furniture requests and the designs that you're making?
Yeah, it's for the clients. If you talk about new work, it's important that we design rooms and media technology to support agile and hybrid communication, because this is what we are talking about. We are talking about people going into the company and not just having one conference room where they can meet. This has been, let's say, 10 years ago. We did one really nice conference room and everyone was happy with it. Nowadays, we do some rooms at the entrance for the huddle rooms. We do boardrooms, executive rooms, seminars. So wherever you go, you will find a solution with integrated technology. So and this is what everyone is looking for, because the people, they want to go back to the office, but if they go back to the office, they want to have more value. They want to have a new experience there. Therefore, where there are new workspaces created, where they really can have another feeling than if they are at home, and therefore we have different kind of furniture that fits in there.
It's funny. I heard a term the other week, the loungification of the office, and I was like,
Yeah,
the lounger for water. But there's this concept, as you say, of bringing the home,
yeah,
making it more like a lounge, making it more comfortable, making these different spaces,
absolutely,
and people are collaborating in these more flexible spaces, and there's more couches and sofas, and there's more
absolutely, yes,
flexible, informal spaces than the traditional bowling room style long table with sort of chairs all around. And again, you've got furniture and solutions for all these different spaces to feed into that, I assume.
absolutely. We're starting with 55-inch screen, going up to 898 or 110-inch screen. They are available wall-mounted, mobile. They are for video conference integration, UC bar integration, whatever you can imagine, for LED walls. So whatever you're looking for, we created standard products that fit to the needs of the client. And because the clients are looking for scalable
Hmm.
and easy to standardize solutions, because they want to have it not just in one room, they want to have it all over the building. So we created a portfolio that fits into this.
I love this. Now, you're obviously based in beautiful Germany. Big fan of Germany, in Stuttgart. Not been, but we were talking about the idea of some of the customers. Giving a flavour of who's using Holzmedia, and again, your spread. Because again, I'm in London, you're in Germany, but CresTV is it's on YouTube. People could be watching this in Singapore, Thailand, North America. Talk to us about who your existing customer base are, who's embracing Holzmedia, and then talk to us about your kind of your availability globally and your markets that you cover.
Yeah, so the main market is Europe. So we started out here in Germany, having some really nice clients like Mercedes, the big companies. Over the last 20 years, we created many furniture, many projects with the big companies. Mercedes, we did Boardroom, we did for the Mercedes-Benz Museum some furniture. We
Wow.
created standardized rooms for them. So we did the boardroom really for the boardroom meeting, but also for the standardized meeting room. We created a furniture that we did for hundreds and hundreds for every normal standard room for Mercedes. So,
But it comes
and
like a
this is what we
blueprint
are
that you can say this is like a cookie cutter, as
absolutely.
they call it. You know, a blueprint. This is
Yes.
your small room, medium room, large room blueprint from Holzmedia with the equipment, hopefully Crestron or whatever equipment they want to put with it, that they can then deploy into those different spaces globally.
This is what we do really quite often. And sometimes it comes to the customized solution when a client wants to have something really special, mostly for the boardroom. So we can create special veneers or special solutions, large screens, LED screens. So that's also possible. Absolutely.
Very cool. Now, where can people find out more? Is there like a catalog? I know we it's interesting. We have a brochure, and apparently the Germans like hard copy books and brochures and magazines. But for the rest of that don't like I guess you have a brochure, but there's assuming a website people can go to check out Holzmedia furniture.
Absolutely. You can go to our website, check out what we are doing. You will find our philosophy as well, all our furniture, and you can also download all brochures. And just talking, you're invited to the ISE because we will have a booth
Yes.
there. We will present a concept about new work, and there, in fact, we have really a printed brochure that we will hand out.
I say
But
the
we also
Germans
do
love
have
printed brochures. I don't know
Germans
what it
love
is.
that.
It's a thing,
Yeah,
isn't
the
it?
Germans love brochures. Because we do furniture, it's something haptical. You want to touch it.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
so it's also good to have a brochure. You touch it,
Totally.
you feel the value of it.
Hmm.
But we will also have a digital version of it for sure.
Very, very cool. Now, what's the website for people who don't know?
www.holzmedia.de.
Lovely, love it. And
Quite
can you
easy.
remember? Here's the test for you. Can you remember your booth number at ISE to tell everybody?
Yes, so it's the Hall 2R 240. So you're welcome.
Very
Stop
cool.
by and take a look at our furniture.
I will definitely come over. Although I will be seeing it every day on the Crestron stand as well, because we have it on
Yeah.
the Crestron booth as well. And again, if you can't make it out to Crestron, then we also have it in our London showroom. Or do you have a showroom in different locations, Manuel? Where can
Yes, we
people
have
see
it.
this?
At our in Stuttgart where we place, we have a really nice showroom, and we also have some more in showrooms from Crestron in Frankfurt. There are some furniture from Holzmedia
Lovely.
in Paris, in Madrid, in
All your favourite cities.
Milano. Yeah, so we have an in different cities also from our partners, from our integration companies. So in every major city in Germany or in the big cities in Europe, you will
Fantastic.
find some furniture from us somewhere.
Fantastic. Well, thank you ever so much for joining us in slightly more casual climbs than on a bus going through Madrid. I will see you in Barcelona and in Spain again. We keep meeting in Spain. But thank you ever so much for joining us and talking us through Holzmedia Furniture. And I look forward to seeing you and the product over at ISE in Barcelona.
Yeah, thanks, Neil, and I'm also looking forward meeting you in a few weeks. Perfect.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you all for tuning in to this episode of CresTV. Holzmedia. If you want high end premium furniture for your meeting spaces or your office fit out, there is nothing better. Again, I've seen it, I've touched it. We have it in our meeting facility, we have it on our booth at ISE. There is nothing that's of better high-end quality than the Holzmedia stuff. Come and see it. Grab a brochure as well. Again, if you like a hard copy brochure, we were joking about that, but go and grab one from the Holzmedia booth. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe, like, share, and tell all your friends. And we will catch you on the next episode of CresTV.